Assalamu alaikum. So our today's topic is convolution, and here I will solve one question of convolution where we have given two functions x into t and h into t. X into t is equals to e minus at u into t, where a is greater than 0, which means that we can put any value of a which is greater than 0, and here t is greater than or equal to 0. We will use this when we were applying the formula. So the second function is h into t, which is equals to 0 into t. So there are two formulas of convolution, and the symbol for convolution is this, where we convolve two functions x into t and h into t. So the two formulas of convolution are y into t, which is equals to integration minus infinity to infinity x into tau ht minus tau d tau. And the second formula is y into t, which is equals to minus infinity to infinity h into tau x t minus tau d tau. So here I am solving this question with the first formula, and the difference between these formulas is like we are doing shift in this formula, we are doing shifting in h function t minus tau. This shows the shifting, and in this formula we are doing shifting in x t minus tau. It means x function. So first of all we will plot that function e minus at u into t. As you know that unity function, as you know about a unity function, which is 0 for t is less than 0 and 1 for t is greater than 0. So plot this function in the x-axis and y-axis. The x-axis, uh, for t is less than 0, for t is less than 0, u into t is 0. So u into t is 0, and for t is greater than 0, u into t is 1. In the same way, plot this e minus at. For e minus at, when t is minus infinity, e raised to power infinity, because minus minus plus, so e raised to power infinity, which is equals to infinity. So when t is approaches to minus infinity, which is on the left side, the answer will be infinity. That's why we have plotted this like that. And when t is equals to 0, then e raised to power 0, which is equals to 1, here 1, and then put the value of t as positive infinity, the answer will minus plus minus. So e raised to minus infinity, when um, it comes in the denominator, e raised by infinity, which will be equals to 1 by infinity, which is equals to 0. So on the right side, e raised to by minus infinity is approaches to 0. So in the same way, what we are doing in the first function is multiplying. E minus at is multiplied by u into t. So these two functions u into t, e minus at, will multiply like that, just like this is u into t and this is e minus at. Okay, and 0 0 multiply, when we multiply 0 with anything, the answer will be 0. That's why this will cut, and when we multiply anything with 1, the answer will remain the same, just like 2 multiply 1, which is equals to 0. In the same way, e minus at u into t multiply u into t, multiply this one will be equals to e minus at ut. That's why this will be the remaining signal, because this is multiplying with 1. So our second function was h into t, which is equals to ut, and as I have already told you at how we will plot the unity function like that. So in the formula there are two things which are required, which is x into tau and ht minus tau. So x into tau, we will put tau except t here, which now we will got that function x into tau e minus a tau u into tau. So here just we have changed t into tau. So the other value we want, which is ht minus tau. For this, first of all we will convert this t into tau like that. For h t minus tau, first of all you have put tau except t, x in h into tau, which is equals to u into tau. So here what is given? Minus tau. So reversal, I think that you know about this reversal, shifting and scaling. So here we do reversal function. For reversing, we when you convert this t into minus tau, you will reverse the whole signal, just like this one. This whole signal will come to this left side, and this 0 will come to this side, because we are totally reversing this signal. So here what we have given, which is t minus tau. Okay, so here is 0 minus tau, which will be equal to 0, which will be equal to minus tau, because the origin is 0. So for obtaining this t minus tau, we will take origin as t, so this will become t minus tau. We have obtained this in this. This t can be positive or negative. This tau is already negative, but this t can be negative or can be positive. For when we will take t as positive, then we will do left shift, and when we take t as negative, then we will do right shift. For t is positive, we are shifting this signal to the left. That's why we have shifted this here, where origin was t. And when the t is negative, we will shift this signal to the right, what we are doing here, which we are doing here. So now we are going to convolve two functions, because we have obtained the formula. Given values, which were x into t and ht minus t. This was x into t, and this is ht minus tau. So for a we will convolve these two functions like ht minus tau, x into t, e minus a tau, u into tau. We will multiply these two functions just like the formula. So when two functions are purely left sided and purely right, and when the one signal is purely left sided and the other signal is purely right sided, then the answer will be 0. This is done when t is positive. When we take t as negative, then we will do right shift, and we will convolve two functions which were h into t and x into t, like that. So they are multiplying, and here in this side there is no overlap, and the answer is y into t is equal to 0. But when the t is negative and there is right shift, then there is overlapping between two functions. That was x into t, which was like that, and the h into t minus tau, which is like that, for t is negative. So overlapping is occurring here from 0 to t. So our limit is 0 to t, which we will put in this formula, which we are using in this question. So the limit will be 0 to t, e minus a tau multiplied by 1 d tau. Here we are using, for t is greater than equal to 0, u into t is 1, because our function was e minus at u into t. Here we are using, for t is greater than or equal to 0. For t is greater than equal to 0, u into t is 1. So that value we are using here in the formula. I have told you before. So first of all, you will take the integration of this function, which is and you will take the derivative of the power, which is minus a, and the exponential function will remain the same, e minus at, and here is the limit. Now we will put the limit, which is e minus at, except tau you are putting the value of tau here, which will be e minus at, minus e raised to power 0. You are putting 0 except tau. This is the limit, because this is the limit. So e minus at will remain the same, minus e raised to power 0 is equals to 1 by minus a into e minus at minus 1. So when we will take minus as common, the function become 1 minus e minus at, and the minus we have taken as common will cancel with this minus. The answer will be this. So as I already told you that the a is greater than 0. Okay, so you can let any value which is greater than 0. Here I am letting let is equal a is equals to 2. I am taking a is equals to 2. So y into t, which is equals to, we have put the value of a 1 by 2 into 1 minus e minus 2 t, except a we are putting 2. So next what we will do is, at t is equal, we are taking any values, any 3 or 4 values for t to put in that equation. So when t is equals to 0, the equations become 1 by 2 into 1 minus e raised to power 0. E raised to power 0 is equals to 1. So the answer will be 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1, which will be equal to 0. So at t is equals to 0, answer is 0. At t is equals to 1, you will put 1 in y into t. So the equations become y into 1, which is equals to 1 by 2, 1 minus e minus 2. So which is equals to 0.432. At t is equals to 2 in the y into t equation, the y into t, which the answer will be 0.489, and at t is equal to 10, the answer will be 0.4999. You are putting the value of t, which is equals to 10, in the equation of y into t. So when you will put infinity, it means that when you continue putting these values 1 2 3 and so on, the answer will remain constant, which is 0.5. So here when we plot a graph of 0.5, I mean all these values at y into 0, y into 1, y into 2, y into 10 and so on infinity, the graph will be like that. Here 0.5 will be constant. On y-axis we have taken y into t, and on x-axis we have taken t. So that will be the answer, and I hope you got my points, and now you are able to solve a lot of questions of convolution. Here I have given a question of convolution. Solve it by yourself, and inshallah I will upload a new video on this question where I will solve this question. So thank you so much. Do like, share, comment, and Allah Hafiz.